What's up? What's up, everybody? Come on in, everybody. Listen, we are live on the 8:30 candle, live opening trade day of the New York Stock Exchange. I am joined with my wife, Shanna. Shanna, are you here? Hi. Shanna's here. And our good friend, our friendly neighborhood trading person. Mikaela. You're like Spider-Girl, but for trading. Your friendly neighborhood trading friend.
Okay.
All right. Let me grab this. If you're watching on YouTube, man, go ahead and drop your name and where you're watching from. And we can check out the comments. We're currently looking at the US30. This is the Dow Jones 30. And a couple of things. First things first, got to grab that verse. Did you grab the verse? Because of his great love for us, God, who is rich in mercy, made us alive with Christ, even when we were dead in our transgressions. It is by grace you have been saved. Amen for the reading.
Thank you, Lord.
All right. I hear somebody's alert going off.
Tamika.
So we look at the Dow Jones on the CNBC website. It seems as though that bears and bulls are still in a tug of war. S&P rebounds after falling into correction. Dow rises 200 points. That's interesting to me. And then with the New York opening, you can see here that there was an imbalance. A liquidation move. Looked like a double top on a lower time frame on this screen. But we know it's a liquidity grab so that price can be pushed up higher.
Yeah.
So here's what I'm interested in. Mikael, you can tell me what you think about this scenario. Is that we make a higher, well, let's see, hold on. We'll make a higher high because there's equal highs sort of here, right? It's still a lower high, but we'll make an equal high at some point. Break above this bearish order block, which will put us still beneath the 34,000 price range. And if you look on a daily, you'll see that I have it marked with a yellow dashed line. That range has been touched multiple times on the daily. That could potentially be our resistance. It once was support several times on the daily. Support, like here, like a lot of support. Even though it broke through it, it still retraced and then closed above it. But now since we've broken through it and closed above it the last 3 days, it could potentially make a higher high, but be aware that this is still because of economic news and because of geopolitical conditions.
Yeah.
And all the things we could see market continue to fall and crumble like a bunch of cookies or cards. All right. So just keeping that in mind, that as long as it's beneath 34,000, I'm still bearish. So but once it breaks above 34 and closes, then I would switch my entire bias to bullish. But so I'm looking for sales. Just all that to say.
Yeah.
You dig?
Yeah. So I would have. Okay, so I see my pivot point right there at that 3,400. So I think
34,000. Yep.
34,000. Yeah, 34,000. So I think if I see a breakout from the top, I would probably enter a buy right to that 34,000. And then if everything's looking good to stay in, I would just stay in, or I would take partial and let a penny run. And the next, if it goes back down, I would be taking out at break even, because I feel like that's still how many pips is that from the break of that coaster on the top, break above the coaster and the 12 Maniac channel are in this area? So that breakout, how many pips would it be, points would it be from that point all the way to 34,000?
Close to 100. Yeah, just at 100, a little bit more.
I'll take that.
Yeah, entering bearish order blocks doesn't intimidate me because you know a turnaround is always gonna come from somewhere. Yeah. So,
and I would even take to the middle of it. Like I would be comfortable taking to the middle of it because normally middle. So even that, I'll enter on a 20 penny for me, get 1%. I'll be fine with that. And waiting, just trade management, you know, taking partial, and seeing if it does break. If it does break above, then I will target that next pivot. If it doesn't, comes back in the channel, then we can see where we go from there, right?
Yeah. So, all right. So in the next, what, minute and a half?
Yeah,
right. minute and a half. Let's go ahead and imagine price coming in here. I thought it was actually going to touch this pivot point at some point, or make it all the way down to this bullish order block.
Me too. See that,
Mother? No. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. All right.
I thought the same.
Yeah. So, and I think it still can.
Me too. Yeah. Good.
But I'd like to see a rally, since we're trying to rally right now, since the news is saying, or Dow Jones CNBC is saying that there's a rally going on. I don't necessarily see it yet. Unless they're counting from 33.7 to 33.8. No, that's not 200 points. Yeah, I don't know. I can't tell. Can't tell what they're saying. I think they might have got their number weird. But we're seeing the bounce off of this trend line here, where there's a higher high or a higher low. So once it breaks this higher low, let's see. We gotta let price print. We gotta wait.
Yeah, we gotta wait.
And while we wait, we are. Yeah. Don't waste your life on weak coffee. Okay, so here's this on the. It broke through. Tried to make a lower low. Failed. Let's see. I'm anticipating a break of this trend line to suck in all the buyers.
Okay. And also it's
structure to the upside.
Yeah, definitely.
A break of structure up to the upside, and we'll wait and see how close we get to the top of the 12-hour channel, top of the bearish order block. Wait for a break of structure out. Take it here.
And we could also get a break of structure at the top of that channel to the downside and target the 50% again.
Yeah.
So that's good.
Yeah. Perfect. All right, let's look at something else. Higher time frames always tell a different story. We may be in a wick. Oh, we are. We're in Wick City. All right, let me get rid of my drawing. Take a screenshot if you want it. Oh, there it goes up. Come on, go all the way up into the top of the spot. Top of the building. Go to the top of the building and then fly.
What time frame are you in on that higher one?
4. All right, so 4 is telling me that there is Wiki City for real.
Oh yeah.
4-hour wick to the top, which means it could at some point. Let's see. Let me look. Yeah, so it's the top of the channel. All right. Let's see here. And then, okay, the candle that we're on right now is rejecting on the 1 minute, right? It's rejecting the 1 minute. We could be headed down sooner than later. So like 13 minutes. Oh yeah, we're not at 9 o'clock. All right, because now we're below the 50% of the 12-hour channel, right?
Yeah, really, we
All
just
probabilities, all probabilities. We don't trade anything but probabilities and rules.
yes.
How's that?
And I was telling Shanna, I looked okay, so at one, if I was up at one, there was a break of structure at the bottom of that channel, target to
1
50%.
a.m.
1 a.m. And then
Girl,
look at
go to
that.
bed.
I'm like, okay.
Watch.
Then I'm thinking about if I get my challenge account, should I just stay up all night to wait for these good
Yeah, we ain't trying to wait up all night. Shoot.
man,
Let's
those
see
good
here.
trades.
Oh, here's another really interesting tool that I'm using. Let me show you. It really makes sense on the higher time frame, which is 4-hour time frame. So if we look at this screen here, you see the trend line is still holding steady. We're still beneath that trend line.
Oh yeah,
Uh,
yeah.
yeah, that trend line is helping us out a little bit, kind of keeping us within our bearish ranges. So, but also I've been messing with the anchored volume weight average price, right? The anchored VWAP. And
Yeah.
so when I place it at the top, let's see, can I place it at the top? Here, I'll do it again. So yeah, that just went away. I'll grab it again and I'll place it at the top of this wick here. And it'll plot where these VWAP, the volume weighted average price, right? So it adds volume to the equation. And so when I drop down to a lower time frame, like 15 minute, you can see that we are getting hung up on, not hung up, but we're rejecting that average, that volume weighted average. We're rejecting it now. So that's why I'm saying, and we're also rejecting that trend line. So at some point, it could be like I said, we might see a break of structure down, unless we already did. Maybe we already did and I missed it. Oh yeah, we did at 8:28, right before the 8:30 candle. Would I have gotten nervous? Nah, I wouldn't have gotten nervous. So in retrospect, this is just a retrospect analysis, is that on this break of structure here, with the stop loss, I would say a 40, since I'm that close to it, which is a 6-cent lot size for a $25,000 account, and then target the pivot point. This is one that could have potentially that break of structure at 828, but then it's real choppy, so I don't like it. It would have been giving me a headache.
And you're right, in the 8:30 candle, like right going into it, I wouldn't do it. Okay, price, you better push down.
Yeah, so we may have missed the down entry, but it's okay because once it crosses this pivot point and closes, we'll just wait for the exit. Or you can just watch and not enter at all.
I don't know about okay, so I'm thinking it could also come down to this little order block and go shoot back up. We can also be looking for a break of structure to enter to the buy side to hit that 50% as well.
So, counter trend trading is nothing that I'm a fan of.
Oh, yeah.
And if you do it, what's the rule on your risk management?
0.5%.
Yes, less than 1%, 0.5% or less.
Less than 0.5% or less.
Yeah, that's too risky.
That's risky, but that's our rule. If we see a break of structure at the bottom,
yes, you can still enter. It's not the entry, it's the risk. You dig?
Because we're Oh, we're counter. Okay. Got you. Got it. Trading against the trend. So that wouldn't be a trade that you would take.
So there it hits the pivot point. So
Yeah.
this is valid entry, 1 to 2.5. That's dope.
Boom. Yeah.
Ándale.
Come on down. What's the news saying? Check it out. Mm-hmm.
We keep watching. Keep watching. I don't know why I didn't take this bigger structure. I think I wasn't looking.
You were over there with you were doing something. You left.
Yeah, you all should have took that one.
No, I wouldn't have took that one because it was
too close to 8:30.
Yeah, no. Yeah, that's why I didn't take it.
8:30 would have ate your lunch.
I took a break of structure at the 722 all the way to the 50. To the 50. But that was it. I'm gonna be strict. I only go into the 50. I'm not gonna take anything in the middle of the channel. Remember, that's a rule. If it's at the bottom, your break of structure at the top, I'm only taking to the 50. I mean, unless it's right in the middle of a pivot point and it crosses above, I could probably target a little more, or I see imbalances, just depending. Just depending. But I feel like that 50% line is safe for us, There it goes. It's headed to that order block right there at the bottom.
Yeah, so we're also seeing equal lows.
Okay. That's
equal
perfect.
Sign.
That's perfect for that order block. If it hits that and we're seeing equal lows and then you see a break of structure to the top, I'm definitely taking it to 50%.
Sure. So let's see. Okay, here's my wick right here. I'm gonna make it green. I'm looking for it to touch that midpoint.
It touched it, didn't it?
Yeah, I got close.
Where?
Then you just wait for a break of structure going out. All right, so then I'm gonna set my alarm.
Okay.
Let's see where he is. There we go. All right.
Here you go.
Go. All right, so we set the alarm for a break of structure. So we should see you on here in a second.
5 minutes.
Yeah, maybe. We'll see. We're definitely oversold on the 1 minute. You see the RSI, stochastic RSI. On the LMI, we're showing red on 15. There's that's not what I want.
Oh, that's not it.
No, that's mitigating imbalances.
Okay.
So I have to come to my smart money indicator settings and then inputs and then all the way down. I have to uncheck all of these guys. Okay. And then hit okay. Only leaving break of structure on. And now create. All right. So it got close to the 50% mark on that green range that I drew.
Yeah.
It's leaving a wick now. We're waiting 4 minutes. Yeah, we're waiting until 9 o'clock. 9 o'clock is gonna give us a different story. Go ahead. Oh, the Bears got it, man. The Bears got it all day.
US.
Now, So this entry, I would then target the bottom of this bullish order block. Because the lower, the better. Unless it just breaks out of the channel. Ooh, and then what?
We take
on
a
the
sell.
bottom.
Take a sell. You better take a sell.
Immediately you're gonna take the sale.
Let me hold on.
The first one?
Wait. Hold on. Before I answer that, I need to look at something.
So yeah, I would, as soon as it breaks out and closes.
Oh yeah.
I would look at taking the sell. And then you're gonna see a retracement. More than likely you'll see it immediately.
Oh yeah. So I might honestly sometimes I'll see a breakout and I'll see if I'm oversold, I'll be like, okay, it has to retrace a little bit, and I'll wait for that retracement and I'll get a better entry.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
So this retracement that we're in on the 1 minute, touching this pivot point, closes above, maybe in 20 seconds, a minute and a half to go.
Let's see. If we don't get a break of structure and it gets close to the 50, then this wasn't it.
Andale. All right, let's see. If you haven't already and y'all made it this far on this YouTube video, go ahead and like the channel, man. Do the ding 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 ding. Do the bell thing. You did.
Oh, look.
Yeah, re-enter this area. You see how I drew that area, right? That green area, the green range.
Yeah.
I'm calling it a bullish order block because it's basically a wick on the 15-minute. Yeah, I want to get it as low as possible before the break of structure to the up. And then you risk less than 1%.
I'm
so
seeing.
I'll go ahead and I'll get my long position ready.
Okay, I don't think it's gonna do that now. I'm seeing a big double top in the 15-minute and also in the 1 minute. So I'm thinking it's gonna break out.
Oh yeah, to the bottom.
Oh, we better get ready.
Yeah, get ready. What your stop loss gonna be? That's the next t-shirt.
Okay, so my stop loss is going to be at 337.15.
There's your break, but wait for a close.
Yeah, 30 seconds.
I don't like this break. If it leaves a wick, I let it pass.
You let it pass?
That's not. I let it pass.
I mean, we got 24.
If it breaks out and leaves a wick, this is one of those asterisks rules, right? It broke out.
Yeah.
But if it leaves a long wick, no.
Okay.
You can still get ready.
Yeah, so you're ready.
And the stop loss will be above this here. So it looks like 80. Oh, that's valid.
That's perfect.
So 80 for me is 3 cents.
What's 80 for me? $80 for me.
Okay. Slippage. All right. Okay, let's see if it can go down. All right, so what's the target? The bottom of this bullish order block would be great. But first it's gonna be a 1-to-1. A 1-to-1, and then stop loss moves to break even.
Okay. Yeah, definitely 1-to-1 because you're about to enter a bullish order block.
Yeah. All right, that's interesting. Let me look at this Dow. Okay. Man, I don't know why they're saying that the Bulls had it today.
See, I don't get it. I'm up 600, 700.
Yeah, just let it melt all the way into 1-to-1 and then move stop loss into break even.
Got it.
All right, get rid of that. Okay. And then just looking, let me look. Looking at another potential target after 1-to-1 is hit. Oh man, way down here. Okay. We may just let this cook. We might let this cook. How long does it take to cook a brisket?
6 hours.
I have to let this one cook. 9:03. I told you we would know something at 9 o'clock.
You sure
So
did.
I am seeing a reversal circle show up on 1 minute. Let me see. Ooh, I'm cold. I just got cold. Good morning, Pop. Good morning, Jake. Everybody's waking up. All right. Did you risk less than 1% or did you risk 1%?
1%.
1%?
Wait.
Yeah, 1%. It's less than 1% if you're buying it.
You're buying. What do you mean?
All right. Yeah, but we're in a sell. Hey, so you're gonna see some retracement, probably potential drawdown as we get closer to our entry.
Yeah, it's gonna probably come and get those imbalances and go back down.
Yeah, just relax.
Calm down.
Just relax. Don't get so excited. We're cooking. How long does it take to make? Wait, what do you like to make? What do you cook?
Anything.
Enchiladas. How long does it take to make enchiladas?
Oh, really? Not that long. Maybe like 2 hours.
Ah, all right, you're gonna hold your trade for 2 hours then.
Maybe an hour.
If you don't get stopped out. All right. What would be amazing is if we got stopped out here. Because then we were just a part of what's it called? Liquidity pool. That would take us higher.
It would take us at least back that where that trend line is being. You see that trend line? I think. So maybe our stop loss should have been a little. We watching. 80. We'll stick to 80. There we go.
All right. It looks like some oversold RSI stochastic. We'll see what happens with this deal. There was no news happening right now, was there? No, not till 10:30. Low news.
Oh, my computer's gonna die. Oops.
See, always gotta have a charger. All right. Okay. Waiting for the 1-to-1, the 1-to-1, huh? The 1-to-1. Let's see here.
1-to-1. Let me see where am I gonna be.
1-to-1, and then you move stop loss into break even.
Okay.
Okay.
My mom came in the room yesterday and she was like, I don't know how she knew or anything, but you know how the market kind of crashed yesterday.
Yeah.
But dang, I wish I would have stayed in that trade. I would have got in the beginning.
The last trade that man, it was crazy.
Yeah, I was like, are you kidding me? I should have stayed up in there. And I guess sometimes what people don't understand is those market crashes are really good for us. I mean, if you know we can like see it and we're like, okay, this is gonna happen or whatever. Cause we get in on that big old bam.
Yeah.
She's up in here banging my door. She's like, the market crashed. And I'm like, oh, well, at least I got one good trade out of it.
Yeah.
So it's funny. She's funny.
Yeah.
So I had an idea, but I don't want to say it. I'll say it after we're done recording.
No, say it. We're live.
Okay. It's just about our challenge accounts. So I was thinking, what if I give you, or not I give you, but like we do.
You see how I'm looking at you?
I see how you look at it.
Don't make my eyebrow go up like that.
What if we partner? We partner, but you
partner.
but you keep the trades. We always take the same trades anyways. And
you just don't want to develop your emotions then.
But I'm gonna take over yours.
I'm gonna take over. Take over.
Or we'll switch. Why am I scared? I'm too scared.
Scared of what? Let's talk about it. What are you scared of?
I'm not scared to fail because that just makes me even better. But
hey, so just real quick, it just hit it hit 1 to 1.5 just based on our coaster rules. It hit 1 to 1.5 just now.
Oh, okay.
Taking profit on that right now. You'll be taking profit right now. You dig? So that's on our coastal rules. You know, we took the entry inside the channel, the 12-hour channel, which is at the 50% of the bullish order block. So I'm going to erase this green area. I'm not even going to entertain what you just said. Hold up, stand by.
I can't hear you if you're talking.
All right. No, I had to take a phone call real quick. But yeah, so that was a legit coaster entry, 1 to 1.5. So if you took that and if you're practicing that, congratulations. You just hit your target. You're done for the day. If you're holding, all right, patience.
Yeah.
We're still holding. I'm looking at LMI. You know what I found? That the LMI on the 5-minute, I like looking at both the 1-minute LMI, brought to you by the Pip Hunter community. If you're interested in that, drop a comment if you've been watching this live this long, and I'll do my best to direct you into that, to get that indicator and all the ones that they have. Amazing community. So watching the 1-minute LMI and watching the 5-minute LMI seems to be really dope. All right, so we're in the bullish order block now. All right, cool.
Yeah.
So what I want to do, I don't need to go sit on that. Let's just do it for here. All right, so it's approaching the 50% mark. We're about to hit the 1-to-1, which moves your stop loss to break even. You dig?
Yeah.
Okay. LMI is still red. The stochastic RSI is still oversold. Okay. There's your 1-to-1. Move your stop loss to break even. It touches the 50%. Now your next target will be the bottom of this bullish order block, which is a 1 to 1.3.
Yeah.
Andale. Look, I already know. You moved your stop loss all the way into profit. I already know. So if it retraces past this last candle, you're done. See?
No, I didn't do that. I'm being better at this. I honestly, this is what my mindset is right now. I need a 1 to 1.5 every time. If I can't get that, then I don't know. I ain't gonna pass the challenge. I need a 1 to 1.5 every time I enter this trade. If I lose 1%, okay, cool. But every other trade, I need a 1 to 1.5. That's how I'm gonna win.
That's a good goal. But reality will tell you just need to be consistent, even if it's a 1 to 1 or a 1 to 0.5 or a 1 to 1, 1 to 1, 1 to 0.2. As long as it don't say negative.
Yes. But I got 30 days. I have 21 days.
Yeah.
20.
Yep.
And if I get
you gotta be super dope, and your stop losses have to be even more dope.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that you have the right lot size. I mean, that's the key. The key is the right lot size. So these tweezers, I don't like these tweezers that are printing.
It's about to come order block right here.
Yeah, so it'll retrace and get all those imbalances. Now, if it goes into drawdown, well, at this point, it won't go into drawdown because your stop loss is at break even.
Yeah.
Which is okay. Don't worry about it. There's another trade. You need to practice exiting a trade at break even, which means you don't win and you don't lose.
Oh, heck no.
Maybe we all need to practice that. Maybe
Boy, that
hey, but I'm gonna do a video real quick because I got to go. All right.
Yeah, go ahead.
Here we go. Can you? I don't know what that is. Oh, let me make coffee. Let's see here. What am I doing? I'm doing the coastal rules. Well, if I was doing the coastal rules, 15 minutes. Gotcha. Yeah. So get it set up. Let me get it set up. Watch, while I'm doing it, it's just gonna tank. Watch.
We need a tank.
All right. Cool. Based off that swing low. And then 1 to 1.5 is here. Done. All right. So this will be our first. Here. Here. All right, cool. All right, quiet on the set, everybody. Quiet on the set. Come on, YouTube. Y'all ready? Let's go. About to do a breakdown. What's up, everybody? Here's the breakdown for today. Today is February 23. All right, US 30. We do our 12-hour candle, which is the big purple, man, the Maniac channel. And we see that price had ranged pretty much within that channel all night, all through London session. We wake up and we see that there had been equal highs made, right? Rejecting this bearish order block. And then some folks took a trade at 722, right? Because of the breaker structure, and then held it to the 50% point of the big purple channel, which is a good trade. Good entry. And then it retraces back to the bottom of the bearish order block and gives us another break of structure, which is where we potentially could have taken our first entry or second entry of the day, another entry on a sell. This is all on the 1 minute time frame. So this breakup structure and a stop loss of 40 based on this market structure here, this price action, just covering that point with a little bit of cushion right above, so that if it does take us out, it's because it wants to go the opposite direction. But in this case, it doesn't. 830 candle is a monster, and it comes and price then starts to melt. And had you or whoever took this trade held, you would have seen that there was a lot of price falling into the 33.55 range, which is where we see a bullish order block. But if you were following the coaster rules, you would have seen that this 15-minute candle made an exit and closed out of the bottom of the channel. That would be your entry. Your target is 1 to 1.5, and that would have been crushed like immediately, almost. So then 9 o'clock, 9:15, which is the candle that we're currently on, is looking like we're getting double bottoms, which in this case, we would look for a break of structure to the upside. And if that's the case, then your risk is no longer 1%. It is lower than 1%, 0.5% likely, right? Preferred to take this all the way into potentially the 12-hour channel and just wait and see. But all right, so a few entries if you're still holding this one. If you're still holding those, then that's an amazing entry. 2 entries there, 1 to 1.6 or 1 to 6.5, and then the other is 1 to 2.6. So 2 trades. I'm gonna give these the green check, andale, and be done for the day. All right, guys. Happy trading. See you in the next video. All right. Peace. All right. Now, let's see. So I thought it was going to melt while I was doing that. While I was doing that video. Okay.
Not yet. Almost.
Right. Where do I go? I don't know. Let's see here. Still waiting. Don't know how to. Okay. All right, YouTube. Thanks for hanging out. We'll see you in the next.